One day, if you refuse to quit, you're going to look back at this version of yourself and feel grateful. Not because it was easy, not because everything worked out perfectly, not because people suddenly started believing in you. You will thank yourself because you kept moving when every excuse told you to stop. Right now, there are two versions of you fighting for control. One version wants comfort. It wants rest before the work is done. It wants results without sacrifice. It wants success without struggle. The other version understands something most people never learn, that the life you want is hidden behind the work you keep avoiding. And every single day, one of those versions wins. The question is simple. Which one is winning today? Because nobody is coming to drag you toward your goals. Nobody is going to wake up early for you. Nobody is going to do your workouts. Nobody is going to build your business. Nobody is going to study for your exams. Nobody is going to create your future. That responsibility belongs to you. And that truth is uncomfortable, but it is also powerful. The moment you stop waiting for motivation and start relying on discipline, everything changes. Most people quit because they expect progress to feel good. But progress rarely feels good in the beginning. In the beginning, it feels exhausting. It feels frustrating. It feels lonely. It feels unfair. You put in effort and see nothing. You work hard and get ignored. You sacrifice and receive no reward. That is where most people give up. That is why most people stay average. They mistake slow progress for no progress. They mistake difficulty for failure. They mistake discomfort for a sign to stop. But what if the struggle is actually proof that you are moving forward? Think about that. Every strong person you admire had moments when quitting looked reasonable. Every successful person had days when nobody clapped for them. Every winner had periods when they felt lost, tired, and uncertain. The difference is they kept going, while others stopped, while others complained, while others searched for shortcuts. They continued taking one more step, then another, then another. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need the courage to keep showing up when nothing seems to be working. Because success is not built on the days you feel motivated. Success is built on the days you don't feel like doing anything, but do it anyway. Those are the days that change your future. Those are the days that separate dreamers from achievers. Those are the days your future self will remember. Years from now, your future self will not care how tired you felt. It will not care how many obstacles stood in your way. It will not care how difficult the journey was. It will only care whether you kept going. And one day, when you finally stand where you once dreamed of standing, you will realize something. The struggle was worth it. The sacrifices were worth it. The discipline was worth it. Every moment you chose not to quit was building the person you were becoming. And that person is waiting for you on the other side of persistence. So stop asking whether the journey is hard. Of course it's hard. Anything valuable is hard. The better question is this: are you willing to suffer for the life you say you want? Because if the answer is yes, then stop hesitating. Stop delaying. Stop negotiating with your excuses. Get back to work. Your future is being built by what you do today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Let me tell you something most people never want to hear. Your dreams do not care about your excuses. The goals you talk about every day are not impressed by your intentions. The life you want is not going to appear because you wish for it hard enough. It responds only to action, nothing else. And that is where many people lose. They spend years talking about what they're going to do, years planning, years waiting, years preparing, but very little time actually working. Then they wonder why nothing changes. The truth is simple. You cannot think your way into a better life. You must work your way into it. Every day you avoid the work. You are voting against the future you claim to want. Every day you choose comfort over growth. You are telling your goals they are not important enough. That may sound harsh, but sometimes the truth needs to be harsh. Because sugar-coated advice creates weak results. You say you want success, then prove it. You say you want freedom, then earn it. You say you want a different life, then start making different choices. Nobody owes you the outcome. The world does not hand out rewards because you suffered. It rewards value, effort, persistence, consistency. That is why you must become the kind of person who keeps going even when the excitement disappears. Because excitement is temporary. Discipline lasts. There will be mornings when your bed feels more attractive than your goals. Get up anyway. There will be days when your progress feels invisible. Work anyway. There will be moments when quitting feels easier. Continue anyway. Because every time you choose action over excuses, you become stronger. Not physically, mentally. And mental strength is what carries people through difficult seasons. Anyone can work when they feel inspired. Very few people can work when they feel nothing at all. That is where greatness begins. Not in motivation, not in talent, not in luck. In consistency, the ability to keep moving when the rewards are nowhere in sight. Imagine planting a seed. You water it every day. You protect it. You take care of it. For weeks, nothing happens. Would you dig it up every morning just to check if it's growing? Of course not. You trust the process. Yet when it comes to your goals, many people expect results immediately. If they don't see progress fast enough, they quit. If they don't get recognition quickly enough, they quit. If they don't become successful soon enough, they quit. And then they spend the rest of their lives wondering what could have happened if they had stayed patient. Do not become that person. Do not let temporary frustration destroy a permanent dream. Keep watering the seed. Keep putting in the work. Keep showing up. The breakthrough often comes right after the moment most people give up. You may be closer than you think, closer than you realize, closer than you can see. But the only way to find out is to continue. Not because it feels good, not because it is easy, because your future deserves it. One day, the version of you who made it through the struggle will look back and smile. Not because the road was smooth, but because you had the strength to stay on it. That future version of you is counting on the decisions you make right now. Don't disappoint them. Don't betray your own potential. Keep moving. Keep fighting. Keep building. And most importantly, keep going. Because every day you refuse to quit, you are becoming someone your future self will thank you for being. There is a moment that changes everything. Not the moment you succeed. Not the moment you win. Not the moment everyone notices you. The moment that changes everything is when you decide that quitting is no longer an option. Because as long as quitting remains on the table, your mind will keep reaching for it whenever things get difficult. The second life gets uncomfortable, you will look for the exit. The second things stop going your way, you will start questioning yourself. The second the results slow down, you will think about giving up. But the people who build extraordinary lives think differently. They stop asking whether they should continue. They decide they will continue no matter what. That decision changes everything. Because once quitting is removed, your only remaining choice is to find a way forward. Think about how many people abandon their dreams too early. Not because they lacked ability. Not because they lacked intelligence. Not because they lacked potential. They quit. That was the difference. Many people are capable of success. Far fewer are capable of enduring the process required to achieve it. Everybody wants the reward. Few people want the responsibility. Everybody wants the result. Few people want the sacrifice. Everybody wants the destination. Few people are willing to survive the journey. That is why success belongs to those who stay. Those who remain standing when others walk away. Those who keep fighting when others surrender. Those who continue building when others become discouraged. You have to understand something. Your future is being shaped by your habits, not your intentions, not your promises, not your wishes, your habits. The things you do repeatedly are creating the person you will become. Every time you choose discipline, you strengthen your character. Every time you keep your word to yourself, you build trust in yourself. Every time you finish what you started, you become harder to stop. And that self-trust is priceless. Because once you trust yourself, you stop needing constant motivation. You stop needing people to encourage you every day. You stop needing perfect circumstances. You know you can rely on yourself. That confidence cannot be bought. It must be earned. And it is earned through action. One difficult day at a time. One uncomfortable decision at a time. One extra effort at a time. The reality is that nobody remembers the excuses they almost used. Nobody remembers the reasons they nearly quit. But people remember the moments they pushed through. The moments they refused to surrender. The moments they discovered they were stronger than they thought. You have those moments inside you right now. You may not realize it. You may not feel powerful. You may not feel capable. But strength is not revealed when life is easy. Strength is revealed when life gets hard, when things fall apart, when plans fail, when obstacles appear. That is when character is tested, and that is when champions are made. So when life becomes difficult, do not see it as a reason to stop. See it as an opportunity to prove something to yourself. Not to the world, not to your critics, not to the people who doubted you, to yourself. Because at the end of the day, the most important battle is not against other people. It is against the weaker version of yourself that wants comfort over growth. The version that wants excuses over responsibility. The version that wants rewards without effort. Defeat that version every day and watch what happens. Watch how your confidence grows. Watch how your discipline strengthens. Watch how your life changes. One decision at a time, one day at a time, one refusal to quit at a time. Because every battle you win today becomes a reason your future self will thank you tomorrow. And trust me, that gratitude will be worth every ounce of effort you invest right now. There will come a day when nobody will see the years of struggle behind your success. They will see the result. They will see the achievement. They will see the confidence. They will see the progress. But they will not see the countless moments when you wanted to give up. They will not see the nights you question yourself. They will not see the mornings you force yourself to get up and work when every part of you wanted to stay comfortable. They will not see the battles you fought in silence. And that's okay, because those battles were never meant for them. They were meant for you. The hardest fights in life are rarely physical. They happen inside your mind. The fight between discipline and excuses. The fight between patience and frustration. The fight between persistence and surrender. Every day you wake up, that fight begins again. And every day you have a choice. Feed the version of yourself that wants comfort, or feed the version that wants growth. You cannot feed both. One will always become stronger. The question is, which one are you strengthening today? Because your habits are either building your future or destroying it. There is no middle ground. Every action matters. Every decision matters. Every hour matters. The people who accomplish great things understand this. They understand that success is not created in a single moment. It is built through thousands of small decisions. One workout, one study session, one extra hour of work, one more attempt after failure, one more day of consistency. Small actions repeated over time create extraordinary results. But most people quit because they underestimate the power of small improvements. They want immediate transformation. They want overnight success. They want dramatic results. Life does not work that way. The strongest trees grow slowly. The strongest foundations take time to build. The strongest people are shaped through years of effort. Patience is not weakness. Patience is strength, because it takes strength to continue when the reward is delayed. It takes strength to stay committed when nobody is watching. It takes strength to believe in your future when there is little evidence in front of you. That is why persistence is so rare. Most people lose faith before they lose ability. They stop believing before they stop being capable. Do not make that mistake. Your progress may be slower than you want, but slow progress is still progress. The person who improves a little every day will eventually leave behind the person who keeps waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only this moment. Right now, this is where your future is being shaped. Not next month, not next year. Today. The effort you make today matters. The choices you make today matter. The standards you set for yourself today matter. Stop looking for easier roads. Stop hoping the challenge will disappear. The challenge is the path. The struggle is the path. The discipline is the path. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you start growing. Because growth is not supposed to be comfortable. Growth requires sacrifice. Growth requires responsibility. Growth requires effort. If it were easy, everyone would do it. But everyone does not do it. That is why most people never reach their potential. They quit too soon. They stop too early. They surrender before the reward arrives. Do not join them. Stay in the fight. Stay committed. Stay patient. Keep building. Keep improving. Keep showing up. And And remember this, the future you dream about is not created by one massive breakthrough. It is created by thousands of moments when you chose not to quit. Those moments may seem small today, but one day they will become the reason you look back with pride. And when that day comes, you will realize something powerful. Every struggle had a purpose. Every setback taught a lesson. Every sacrifice built strength. And every moment you refused to quit helped create the person you became. One day you will stand in front of a life that once felt impossible. A life you used to dream about. A life you used to imagine during the difficult days. A life that seemed so far away that reaching it felt unrealistic. And when that day comes, something unexpected will happen. You will not be proud only of what you achieved. You will be proud of who you became. Because success is not just about getting what you want. It is about becoming the kind of person capable of earning it. The money, the opportunities, the confidence, the freedom, those things matter. But the person you become while pursuing them matters even more. The strongest reward is not the destination. It is the transformation. Think about it. The version of you that started this journey is not the same version reading these words today. You have survived things that once seemed impossible. You have endured challenges that tested your limits. You have faced disappointments that could have broken you. Yet you're still here, still standing, still fighting, still moving forward. That alone proves something. You are stronger than you think. Most people spend their lives underestimating themselves. They focus on what they lack. They focus on their weaknesses. They focus on their failures. But they ignore the evidence of their resilience. The fact that they survived. The fact that they adapted. The fact that they kept going. Never underestimate what that means. Life will continue testing you. There will still be setbacks. There will still be obstacles. There will still be moments when doubt creeps into your mind. That never completely disappears. Even successful people experience uncertainty. The difference is they no longer allow doubt to control their actions. They move anyway. They work anyway. They push forward anyway. That is the mindset you must develop. Do not wait until you feel fearless. Fearless people do not exist. Courageous people do. And courage is not the absence of fear. It is action despite fear. It is effort despite uncertainty. It is persistence despite difficulty. The road ahead may be longer than you expected. Accept that. The journey may demand more from you than you planned. Accept that. The process may challenge every part of your character. Accept that too. Because none of those things are reasons to quit. They are reasons to grow. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every setback contains wisdom. Every difficult season contains an opportunity to become stronger. The question is whether you will use those opportunities or waste them. Because life rewards responsibility. Life rewards effort. Life rewards consistency. Not immediately, not always visibly, but eventually, always eventually. Many people quit because they become impatient. Do not become impatient. Keep planting, keep building, keep learning, keep improving, keep moving. Your future is not decided by what happens to you. It is decided by how you respond. That is where your power lives. Not in your circumstances, not in your past, not in other people's opinions. In your response, in your decisions, in your actions. Every single day, and every day you choose to continue, you strengthen the foundation of your future. You become more disciplined, more resilient, more capable, more prepared for the opportunities that are coming. Remember that, because there will be days when you feel like your effort is invisible. There will be days when nobody notices your work. There will be days when progress feels painfully slow. Those are the days that matter most. Those are the days that shape your character. Those are the days that separate people who talk from people who achieve. Keep going through those days. Keep working through those days. Keep believing through those days. One day you will look back at them with gratitude. Not because they were easy, but because they made you stronger. And strength earned through struggle is something nobody can ever take away from you. As you listen to this, remember one thing. Your future is watching. Not literally, but every decision you make today is creating the person you will become tomorrow. The person you become 5 years from now is being built right now. In the moments when nobody is watching. In the moments when nobody is cheering. In the moments when nobody would know if you stopped. Those moments matter because character is revealed when nobody is looking. Anybody can work hard when there's praise. Anybody can stay motivated when things are going well. Anybody can feel confident after a win. But can you stay committed when the results are delayed? Can you stay focused when the excitement disappears? Can you keep moving when the road becomes difficult? That is the real test. That is where futures are built. You do not need to be extraordinary today. You just need to refuse to quit today. Then do the same thing tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Small victories become big victories. Small disciplines become powerful habits. Small improvements become life-changing transformations. Never underestimate the value of one more effort, one more chapter, one more workout, one more attempt, one more hour of focused work, one more day of refusing to surrender. Those small moments add up, and eventually they create results that seem impossible to other people. People will call it luck. They will call it talent. They will call it perfect timing. But you will know the truth. You will know it was built through persistence. You will know it was earned through sacrifice. You will know it came from all the days when quitting would have been easier. That is why one day you will thank yourself. Not because life became easier, not because obstacles disappeared, not because success happened overnight. You will thank yourself because you stayed, because you endured, because you continued when others stopped, because you refused to betray your own potential. And when that day arrives, all the difficult mornings will make sense. All the sacrifices will make sense. All the struggles will make sense. You will look back and realize that every challenge was preparing you for something greater. So from this moment forward, stop looking for reasons why you can't. Stop counting the obstacles. Stop focusing on the distance. Focus on the next step. Take it, then take another, then another. Keep moving. Keep building. Keep fighting for the life you say you want. Because nobody can do it for you. And nobody can stop you if you refuse to stop yourself. Years from now, when you look back at this chapter of your life, make sure you can say this with pride. I was tired, but I kept going. I was afraid, but I kept going. I was uncertain, but I kept going. I wanted to quit, but I kept going. And because I kept going, everything changed. If this message connected with you and reminded you of the person you're capable of becoming, consider subscribing to the channel so we can keep growing together. If one line stayed with you, feel free to leave it in the comments and share what you're fighting for right now. Your story could be the reason someone else refuses to quit today. And if you know someone who is struggling, someone who needs a reminder to keep moving forward, share this message with them. No matter where you are in your journey, remember this. Your future is not decided by your excuses. It is decided by your actions. Now get back to work. Your future self is waiting. And one day, you'll thank yourself for refusing to quit.